My name is Jillian, and this is Jillian Camps Arizona.
Wow.
I just finished a 4-day, 3-night itinerary, backpacking into the Grand Canyon. I went with my brother, Justin, and we did the infamous rim to rim to rim trek, or as the professionals abbreviate it, R2R2R. Depending on which website you visit, it is 42.8 miles, 48 miles, or over 50 plus miles total. Now, I've hiked the Grand Canyon 5 times, most of those with my brother, which is kind of like hiking alone. Here's the plan. June 23rd, Friday. We drive up to the Grand Canyon from Phoenix with my brother, Amy, and Julie. June 24th, Saturday. My brother and I wake up at 1 a.m. to finish packing our gear. Amy drives us to the South Kaibab trailhead, and we start hiking at 1:30 a.m. We hike 7 miles down South Kaibab, take a break at the bottom of the Grand Canyon at Phantom Ranch, and continue hiking up to Cottonwood Campground along the North Kaibab Trail, another 7 miles. June 25th, Sunday, we hike up the last 7 miles along the North Kaibab Trail and meet Amy at the smartly named North Kaibab Trailhead. We eat breakfast, have a quick rest at the hotel she's staying at, and turn around to get dropped off again at the trailhead, where we hike back down 7 miles to Cottonwood Campground and spend another night. June 26, Monday, we hike 7 miles from Cottonwood down to Phantom Ranch, grab a sack lunch or two from the cantina at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and start our hike up Bright Angel Trail to camp at Havasupai Gardens. During the sunset, we hike to Plateau Point. June 27th, Tuesday, we wake up early and finish the 4.9 miles up Bright Angel Trail, the last 3,600 feet, and catch the sunrise at Bright Angel Trailhead, basking in our accomplishment. Sounds easy, right? We have attempted this hike only once before. My brother had issues with legs cramping, and we had to turn around, bailing out before we even made it to the North Kaibab Trailhead. This time, we were smarter with our planning, hiking only 14 miles maximum per day, not staying at Bright Angel Campground at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, which is arguably the hottest place in the Grand Canyon, nor are we getting the dinner at Phantom Ranch because it's a huge time sucker when you're trying to just mark off the miles. All right, come along with me. Let's do this. June 24th, 2023. The Grand Canyon is beautiful, I'm sure. But since it is June, we have to start hiking in the middle of the night. It's either that or surely die of heat stroke by midday.
Damn, bro. For real?
People are on the trail.
Oh, for sure. Nice. Did you get it?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong?
Battery just was loose, I guess.
That's weird.
I just put new batteries in the bad boy.
Okay. Welcome to South Kaibab Trail. Nice.
We woke up at 1 a.m., got our bags packed, and we're on the South Kaibab Trail by 2:20 a.m. It is 7 miles to the bottom.
1 mile. Can't see anything yet. That's the Grand Canyon behind me. Let's keep going. Cedar Ridge, which I hear is beautiful. We made it. Skeleton Point. Look.
My thoughts are strangely clear at this time, so I have plenty of time to think about 1, animals that are surely sneaking up behind me to eat me, and 2, the books that I read before this hike, including Death in the Grand Canyon. There's something morbidly fascinating reading about the Grand Canyon in that light, and then setting out on a hike that's over 48 miles in the middle of the night. Sleep tight.
I can almost turn off my light. Just about. Just turned over 4 miles. We're about an hour behind. Just from timing, we thought we'd be going faster. This is actually pretty steep. Look at that behind me. Whoa. I'll film more as the sun comes up. There's just nothing to see right now. You know. potable water. Treat before drinking. Unless you would like diarrhea. What's up, bro? Dude, isn't this cool? No. Do you? I don't remember this at all. Is this new? This looks pretty new. Actually, no, it doesn't. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Did you know that over 700 people have died here? Not just from heat-related illnesses either, but everything. Plane crashes, drownings from flash floods, freak accidents, animals, and of course, getting lost and then dying from dehydration. I was hoping I wasn't going to be the next statistic. A simple entry at the bottom of table 33 on page 354 in that book. They come out with a new edition every couple of years, I heard, which they simply add the new names to the list. I will not be the next line in that book.
Look at the river. You see it? You can almost hear it too from up here. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, I think we are at the same elevation as what they call Havasupai Gardens. This is cool. Oh, look at the color. We just came from up there. And then look where we're going. Down there. Isn't that crazy? Wow, it's a beautiful day today. 6 miles. About a mile away. Cool. That's cool.
The hike is something else entirely. Steep staircases and slopes all the way down. Even though we couldn't see most of the canyon during the first part of the hike, you could feel the drop-off points leering at you from just mere inches away from the path of safety based on the air pressure alone. In a word, it is steep. Oh, and I almost wiped out more than a few times while hiking. Once the sun started to rise though, that inner canyon, well, let's just say that the South Kaibab does not disappoint with the views.
The last time I was here, there was a guy here and he was like about to die and he was like, how far up is it to the top? I'm like, that far. Like, past that, all the way up there. You know what I mean? He's like, really? Like, you just have a 20-ounce bottle of water? Dude, you gotta turn around and go up the other way. There we go. This is cool. Ooh. Tunnel. This is really something. Like, dude. Look at that. Wow. Dude, we made it. Calf and my knee. The whole shebang. Never getting this stuff again now. Look at it. My legs are shaking. Okay, time to go. Let's go. Here we are. National Historic Civil Engineering Landmark. Kaibab Trail Suspension Bridge. Wow. Oh, here's the ruins. Wow, this is so cool. Ancestral Puebloan people.
We made it to the bottom after 3.5 hours of hiking, the first 7 miles complete. We rest at a campsite in Bright Angel, eat our packed lunch, and blend in with the other hikers. Lunch was at 6 a.m., by the way.
Now we're getting out. Well, I mean, going to Cottonwood. Another 7 miles. What? No, it's not too bad. I think we're gonna be hiking in the sun though. A little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, come with me. We're doing it. It's beautiful out today, by the way.
After refilling our water bottles and eating a few more snacks, we set off after an hour. It is another 7 miles up the North Kaibab Trail to Cottonwood, and the sun is rising. Before you get to Cottonwood Campground, however, you have to hike through what is known as the Box. The Box, in short, is a slot canyon. As soon as the sun hits it until well after the sun sets, the steep canyon walls radiate heat, becoming stiflingly hot, almost unbearable by midday. With all that said, it was beautiful. Soaring rock faces, striking views of the Grand Canyon in every direction, the clearest stream of water running all the way down the gorge from Roaring Springs, down through Cottonwood and into Bright Angel Campground.
Number 2. By the way, according to the map, I'm charging, so it's kind of tight, sorry. According to the map, 8 miles. Look at that. Dude, it's so cool. Whoa. That's neat. Whoa, that's pretty. Wow. That sure does sound nice, huh? It's like Zion. What's up, bro? How you doing? Huh? Get a little warm? It is. 10 miles. Look at that. Here comes the sun. Okay. Well, we're doing it. 19 minutes a mile. Oh, my brother's in a hurry. Holy cow. Look at this. That is a view, huh? That water is crazy clear. Dang. Finished with 11 miles. Holy shit. Oh, my back. Fourth Bridge. Oh, look at that. It's picturesque with the sunrise filtering. Look, it's our friend. Oh, he was dancing for us. How you doing, sir? You look cute. You know, after 10 miles, it just doesn't matter anymore. Oh, shit. Ah. Oh. It's like 11 miles? Sure. You know? That's another 11 miles. Between friends. Here we are. Number 4. Fourth Bridge. Yeah. Ah, crap. Oh, look at that. It's actually nice. Okay. Number 5, I believe. Fifth and final. It's beautiful. 12 miles. Oh, God. Whew. I gotta stop and eat some more salt tabs right away before starting on this trip. Whew. I am sweating up a storm. Okay, let's eat some salt. Wow. Damn, this is nice. I needed the salt, so I ate 3 of them. All right. trying to catch up to my bro, huh? Holy cow. He is up here. Dude, it's like a forest back here. What? 13 miles. Whew. Brother. One more to go. Pretty much one. Oh my God. I'm ready to take a nap. I feel like it's Ribbon Falls. We can see it from here. That's kind of cool. We made it. Oh my God. Cottonwood campground. You feel good from this time?
I mean, I feel tired, but I'm fucking gonna do about it.
Right. Jimmy John's.
Speaking of water, the water pipeline is off here, so we're about to go filter water and then go to bed. Better get going before the sun sets. 14.9 miles today. It's hot, but it's Arizona. What else is new? June 25th, 2023.
I had a little bit of a heat exhaustion yesterday, so I fell asleep. Ate a ton more salt tabs and goos when I got here, but I should have been eating them on the trail more. Bridge, 1 mile. Music to my ears. It's crazy. Yeah. Come on, baby. Oh, yes. Thank God. Sweet. I'm doing full up Gatorade, by the way. High five. Boom. 2 miles. Starting to lighten already. It's like 4 in the morning. Goodbye, stars.
About froze to death last night. It was 57 degrees at our campsite, and I only brought my sleeping bag liner. I may as well have been cuddling tissue paper all night to keep warm.
3 mile check.
Who would have thought? June in the Grand Canyon. We decided to get up at 2:30 a.m. since we couldn't sleep anymore anyways, and made the climb out to try and warm ourselves. It is 7 miles to the top and 40 degrees on the north rim.
You can see the house down there. Oh, yeah, look. There's Manzanita. It looks so close. Yeah, now. It's like 900 feet right there. Holy crap. Oh, my legs.
I was watching a video by Dan Becker where he was rescued out of the Grand Canyon, attempting a similar rim to rim to rim hike in February 2023. I remembered one part of the video in particular, where Dan and his team had to literally squeeze through a frozen waterfall. I imagine that frozen waterfall now as I look at the washed out trail. Could this trail have been under 5 feet of snow just 4 months ago? The trail workers have installed rope handholds, and the trail is little more than a razor-sharp cliff edge as you pull yourself across. I felt like I was in a real-life Mission Impossible movie. I can't even imagine how Mr. Becker felt.
5 miles. This is the face of somebody who's hiked 26 miles total. Holy shit. Look at this. Dude. That is a cool selfie. Woo. Oh, it's so treacherous. Look, they're doing trail work. Isn't this crazy? You can easily see the washout too. I mean, it's a lot. It's gonna be slow going down. Let's keep on keeping on. Yeah, we started Cottonwood this morning. We're staying at Cottonwood again tonight.
Go back down.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. Okay. Hello. Sure, it's pretty behind me though. It's nice. Nice day. Holy cow. Oh. And then I gotta go back the other way. Did it. 26 and a half miles. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna go die now.
Once we got to the top, we were whisked away to the most delightful breakfast I've ever had. A buffet of fresh pancakes, cold eggs, sausage, and a wide assortment of danishes and bagels. I thought I was going to cry, or at the very least break down, because we had done it. 26.2 miles one way in under 30 hours. However, my stomach seemed to know that I had to hike another 26.2 miles back. So I only ate a few freshly made pancakes and some sausage before we set out for the hotel. After a shower and a quick nap, we set back out on the trail.
And we're off.
The trail feels more like a normal pace, slower. It's hard to describe, but coming out the top and suddenly being among civilization, people, vehicle traffic, flush toilets, there's food on every corner, running water, it's a lot. And the way people looked at me, I felt rugged. This woman of the mountains, temporarily among all these clean, civilized people. The hot shower was worth it, however.
Now we're back. It's like a 2:15, 2:30-ish p.m. We want to get back at a good time and then go to bed. Because tomorrow we're going to wake up early to start that hike. Made it. Again. See how nice it is today? Let's continue around this way, actually. Mile number one. We haven't really made it out of the tree line yet. Right. See how far up we came already? Down, I mean. Came from up there. Two miles. Getting there. 4.5 miles away. I don't even know anymore. We're about halfway to Manzanita, though, I think. It'll be a nice little break. Ongoing construction. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? And they tied the rope over there up onto that rock. And then it's just kind of looped around down there. Wow. They had a lot of runoff. It's really crazy, actually. Oh, looking pretty. We made it. Isn't that crazy? Wow.
we started to hike back down at 2 p.m., another 7 miles back to Cottonwood. It started to get really windy as we made our way down, and we were worried about my fancy tent. We left only heavy rocks to weigh it down, and I had visions of it being thrown into the spiky tree and shredded, or blown away entirely, never to be seen again.
4 miles. Well, yeah, to add on to what we have already accomplished today. So 11 miles, including 7 uphill. Very difficult. Anyways, 4 miles for now. Look, how pretty. Okay. Busy.
So we hiked as fast as we could and made it back to Cottonwood in record time. My thoughts ran away with me, however, because even with the fierce wind, the tent was perfectly fine. 14 miles today, bringing the total up to 28.9 miles.
Look, our tent. Yay! Okay, cool. Boiling your water already. How long you been here?
I don't even know.
You don't even know? You said you've already unpacked and ready to go?
Yeah, I already repacked everything in my bag.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been here for a hot minute.
Yeah.
June 26, 2023. It is terrible filtering water. Keeping everything clinically separate, not splashing, and breaking 2 plastic squeeze bags has done it in for me. I gave the Sawyer Squeeze a glowing review right before this hike, but I'm here as a witness on a long backcountry hike. Bring something else. It's 7 miles to the bottom and 4.9 miles up to Havasupai Garden, not to mention the mile or so walk through Phantom Ranch and Bright Angel Campground. We were packed and on the trail by 2 a.m. and, judging by all the spider webs I had to walk through, we are the first ones on the trail for the day.
Phantom Ranch. Here we go. Sounds cool, huh?
There are also a lot more bats on the trail than I remember any other time hiking it. Bats swooping in and out of the slot canyon as we made our way through the box. Bats in every tree and every rock crevice. Add to the fact that it's completely pitch dark, and I feel like I'm at the start of my very own Stephen King movie. There are 5 bridges between Cottonwood and Phantom Ranch, in case anyone wants to know.
Bridge number 1. It's dark, but you know, you'll have to trust me here. 24 minutes now. Look at that. It's not a star in the sky, by the way. That's the North Kaibab. All the way up there. Bridge number 2. Here it is. You can hear the water, that's for sure. 4 miles. 20 minutes. Number 3. It's light enough now. I don't need my flashlight. Look at it. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. That's scary. Don't want to fall down there. Five bridges total? Shit, I'm lost. I forget. How many bridges have we hit so far, huh? 3 or 4? Do you remember? Because we don't remember.
Each bridge is beautiful, the scenery breathtaking. But with every bridge we cross, I feel the temperature rising as we descend further and further into the canyon.
Bridge number 5. Woo woo! It's beautiful. This is the finger. Mine says 7 miles already. So is it off by 6.6 miles? Where's the 6.4 miles come from? You know how I know that sign's a liar? Because I recorded it both ways. And guess what?
After we made it to Phantom Ranch, I grabbed our sack lunches. We refilled our water bottles gratefully and set out for Havasupai Garden after an hour of rest, the sun finally making its morning appearance.
What are you looking at? Okay. Alright, here we go. To Indian Garden. We just did the math. We're 75% done. My hat's so low. Okay. That's kind of silly, but whatever. So now we're hiking back out the other way. And tomorrow finishing it off strong. 3,000 feet elevation gain. Oh boy. Just talking to myself. Oh boy. Here's the sign, campgrounds.
While we cross the suspension bridge over the Colorado River, I stare down at the rocks along the beach, far below. Thinking about all those who came before me, crossing this same exact bridge, hiking these same trails. Did John Wesley Powell touch that rock? Look at these views in the 1860s? What about the Spanish and their Hopi Indian guides, seeking the fabled city of gold, Cibola, in the 1500s? What did they think when they saw rocks the size of buildings and bigger than they would have ever seen? How did they explain what they saw to their friends and family once they returned to their homeland? Would their families believe what they saw? What type of food did they bring to eat on their long journeys? Did they think about food as much as I am on this hike?
Trying to find a better spot, sorry. Yeah. Have a good one. Yeah.
Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Morning. It says 8 miles. Holy cow. Say goodbye to the river. Goodbye, river. Woo. Look at this. That's a nice picture. Well, we've started already. And down there, up that way is Devil's Corkscrew. We're climbing it now. I'll see you at the top. Unless I die first. 11 miles. We're almost to the top of this. It just happened in the middle of the Devil's Corkscrew, which is, you know, down that way. Can you see it? God, save me. Oh, Lord.
I don't like eating much on the trail, opting instead for hiking light and easy on the stomach. It's only when I stop hiking that the hunger kicks in. I realized I had practiced so much with salt tabs during my training hikes that I could identify almost down to the minute when I needed to eat one.
Mile number 11. I had to stop for a minute in the shade. Woo, it's hot. Holy shit, we're doing. I can't believe it. I'm actually doing rim to rim to rim. I stopped and had a view, took my bag off, rested for a minute.
It's hard to describe, but it's almost like my thoughts became fuzzy and disjointed. I'd start thinking about giving up, just sitting in the shade and spending the night on the side of the trail, which was silly with over 75% of the miles behind me. We made it, as we thought, to Havasupai Garden before noon. We were both tired of hiking, but only 5 miles remained for tomorrow. My brother and I decided that we would not go to Plateau Point. 50 plus miles is enough, we said. Plus, I reckon I already have the most beautiful film captured of it when I hiked during a gorgeous sunset in June of last year. Tomorrow, I remind myself, is the true day of torture. 3,000 feet, straight up to the top in 5 miles. In short, it's gonna be my least favorite day. Another 13.9 miles down, 42.8 miles so far. June 27th, 2023. Hunger is the word of the day. I'm pretty sure if I don't get a real meal soon, my brother is going to have to fend me off like a ravaging animal from his delicious trail meals. It's funny how boiled water can turn even the simplest of trail meal descriptions into something drool-worthy. Pasta with vegetable sauce sounds like a gourmet meal. At the very least, Olive Garden-esque when you're 43 miles into a 50-mile journey, running on little more than Gatorade and granola bars.
We are getting there. It's dark out, so you can't see anything. Three miles left. That means I'm at 49 miles. Holy shit. 2 miles. Look. Oh. And look, the sunrise. I think we're almost a mile and a half rest house. Wow. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm almost like 50 miles. Holy crap. Ooh, it's warm. Feels nice hiking. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay, look, I found it. Mile and a half rest house.
We hike out, and I try to keep up my energy by eating those energy gels by Goo and a peanut butter packet, but there was just no way around being tired after hiking for 4 days. I felt like a recent POW release when I encountered a family, fresh-faced on the trail at 3 Mile Rest House, refilling their water bladders. You can order pizza up at the top, really? Oh, please tell me again about the burger that dripped grease into your fries, and don't leave anything out.
Oh, I'm gonna get my phone out. Fast enough to see them. 4 miles. Holy cow. Look at this. Look at that. Dude. Like a half a mile away. All right, come on, let's do this. You can do it. She tells herself. You're really coming with me though. 52 miles. Oh. Wow. 52 mile fit check. Okay. We're almost at the lower tunnel. And this is it. I mean, the upper tunnel, technically. Oh my God.
I try to reflect on all the best hiking memories we made, how grateful I am, but all I feel is the hollowness in my stomach. People would stare at us and try to console us on the way up. I can't tell you how many times I heard, "You're almost there," to the point I would just grimace, nod, and march on. Overall, I only thought about throwing myself into the Grand Canyon about 29 times. So I'd say that was an improvement, considering I thought about throwing myself into the canyon almost every other minute or so, on average, the last 3 times I hiked it. We got to the top after only a couple of hours, watching the sunrise as we climbed. I felt so accomplished, almost 50 miles in 4 days. We did all that. Surprisingly, I didn't feel any soreness, only hunger. Big surprise. After resting for a minute, we drove to the nearest burger joint, which was Freddy's. It was delicious, and just as I daydreamed with the grease and the fries.
Yes! 52.6 miles. Bruh. Click. Dude, we did it. 52 miles. You gotta be absolutely shitting me. Oh my god. That was the hardest hike of my life. Hey bro, I think that was a difficult hike. Oh, what do you think? Well, seriously?
I felt strangely emotional as we drove home. After the failed attempt in 2022, we had finally done it. Rim to rim to rim in 4 days. And my brother didn't waste any time in texting me a few days later, asking if I wanted to plan our next trip. Thank you so much for joining me on this trip. We'll see you next time.